Well, for the VOD gamers, this is just going to be super chill. We'll see whether or not I even make this public afterwards, but essentially, I kind of talked about it in my Luxian video earlier today, where I need to start experimenting with a different way of doing things. And, I guess desert. Essentially, I'm just chilling, wasting time myself playing games anyway, so I thought, oh, let's just go live. Screw it. See if anybody shows up, chills, whatever. And then whenever my son calls, I'll have to pause the stream and go deal with that. Hey, Voodoo. Hey, Anthony. What's the top 3 classes in the game right now? Probably like Gunslinger, Fae, and Pirate Captain. Not a lie, either. I don't know why you would think that. He knows. Yeah, I just finished feeding Leon, so he's sleeping. Now my shift starts, so Mariko's gone to bed. But like I said, like, I kind of was already just playing anyway, and I thought, all right, let's just go live. There's a couple other things that I want to do tonight too that I'll experiment with doing during this stream that I would normally not include on a stream. It's just gonna be a weird one tonight. Hey Flappy, what's your magic find? Probably like 10,000. I actually just said that number off the top of my head, but I'm thinking, yeah, close to 12K. I was actually just trying to lie. Ugh. I don't need any of this crap. I guess more tentacles, right? Actually, I need to go inside this dungeon. I'm not just here for the star bar. Here for these stupid tiny little chests. I guess I'll grab this, because why not? I don't know if I even need these R items. They're pretty expensive. This, I guess, is worth it. Maybe a Bound Brilliance. But it's only one, so it's like, eh. I can hear my baby pooping. He's starting to get fussy, which means he's gonna need a diaper change soon. He keeps baiting me out. He farts and then I open his diaper and then nothing's there. Like, heh, got you, Dad. Yes, you did, my boy. Is this your magic find class? I don't know what that means. There's no such thing. No, it's just how much magic find you have at the end game. There's not a should have. I just have like all the dragons and everything, so. Well, almost all the dragons. Actually, I think I'm missing a few. Hey, chicken. I hear a whiny baby. All right, just to make sure he's not faking me out, may I complete this dungeon really quick? Looks like someone's already in here. Wait, what? It didn't even give me the notification the dungeon was complete. Okay. Stupid video game. Yeah, see? Now I don't hear any more crying. So he was lying. But yeah, things are going good, chicken. Thanks for asking. I'm pretty tired today. Don't know why. I actually slept quite well for once. And I keep pretty religiously checking my emails to see if I got any news from Ubisoft. They've sent me like a lot of stuff in regards to Assassin's Creed Shadows. They haven't sent me the game yet though. But they sent me like, I don't know, it's something ridiculous, like 200 videos of like B-roll footage. So, I don't know, maybe we'll watch through some of those tonight on stream. I'm actually hoping to watch, oh, hello. There's a different video that's like 20 minutes long that I found that is like hidden on the Ubisoft channel for some reason. That one I thought would be interesting to watch on stream together. Okay, I hear a crybaby, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. I made this new thing. Bam, bam. And then I'm gonna stop the upload of the stream, so you guys are gonna see it like processing as if the stream is dead. But rest assured, I will be right back. Twitch, on the other hand, you guys will probably just have to wait. But he was faking. I knew it. I went to check and he's just fast asleep. So he's just doing his baby grunts. Anyway, yeah, that is, I just threw that banner together like super quick. I'm hoping that it'll kind of like get people to understand like when I move away, like when I walk away from the stream, because I'm going to have to from this point on. I just don't think that I can dedicate like a full 7-hour sit session for a game anymore. It's like, I'm going to have to go and check on baby and do stuff. Diaper change is super quick. When he needs fed, it usually takes like an hour. Which is fine. I'm just kind of giving you guys a heads up. Like, this is kind of an experimental stream tonight where I'm going to just, I guess, do more organic, like, how I do things. Whoops. Been thinking about going with Boomer. Do you think it's a fun class? Yeah, I mean, sure. I'm always using Shadowhunter just because I find him the funnest, but you can use whatever character you want, honestly. Hey, Satoshi. How long have I been a follower? How can I see that again? Exclamation mark follow? Or... I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I barely use Twitch. Like, I stream to it, but I don't use it myself. I don't watch other people on it. I don't have time to catch people live. Enjoying the event? Let's be real, there's not much to enjoy. It's just doing dungeons. But I'll take a simple event like this over a tedious event. I think the Heckbug event was actually pretty cool this year. Like, they had it set up pretty well with the rewards and junk that you would get out of it. Hey, Saturn. Oh, exclamation mark followage? No, that didn't work? Weird. Is it something that I have to set up? Because I thought it was just some innate Twitch thing. Not a command I had to make. I don't know, though. Hey, Zaris. What up? Just click your name, and it says... Oh, it says how long you've been following. Oh. I guess they got rid of the text command. There you go. Weird. Speaking of weird things that they got rid of, you guys remember DMs on YouTube? I do. It was actually really nice. I used to use it for giveaways. Are there mods on PlayStation? No, no mods on console. It's rare to get a game that supports mods on consoles in the first place. Let alone Trove is too weird and niche. Which, man, speaking of Trove on the Nintendo Switch 2, that announcement's coming quick, man. Everything's going so fast. I mean, for me, I have an excuse. Of course, everything is going fast. These days are all blurred together. Like, oh my god. It's kind of starting to fall into a little bit of a routine, and then it'll be like, oh, Leon's doing goblin hours where he wakes up every hour instead. Okay. Thanks for the bye-bye routine. Is that... Yeah, I was thinking about, just in regards to this goblin weirdo stream, like, I keep thinking, okay, playing Trove, sure, whatever. Maybe reacting to a few videos tonight while going back to Trove every now and then. Okay, cool. But then when I think about doing, like, multi-stream, like, playing a couple different games, it's like, I don't know about that. I don't think YouTube is set up in such a way to just let you play whatever you want on stream, you know what I mean? That's more of a Twitch thing. Not that there's any other games I'd want to play right now, there's literally nothing. Although I did see someone in the Trove stream the other day during the event was saying, hey, did you check out that Repo game? And I tried it out, it's pretty dope. Unfortunately, I don't think that I'm ever gonna have like my time schedule sync up with my friends. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to make a video on it. But it was just like, oh, this isn't a Lethal Company clone. It's actually pretty cool. There, oh, this biome's dead. Okay. See if I can do another one. Is the online decline strongly felt? The internet itself is not on a decline, Wubbles. I'm not sure what you mean. Hey Dre, any tips on getting 30k PR? I'm stuck at 28k. I have a video specifically that talks about 10k intervals of PR that I put out like maybe a week or two ago, so go check that out. If I'm gonna be real with you, off the top of my head, I'm pretty, my brain's pretty fried from taking care of baby stuff. I just got my first diamond dragon egg. Nice. Which dragon should I get? Except for the cosmic dragon. Yeah, don't bother with that one because that one's stupid. Personal preference. Honestly, which gems are your strongest gems? That should be the dragon you prioritize. Otherwise, if you want actual function of dragon, the water dragon has the highest block damage with its fireballs. Hey Saturn, seen your videos on PoE, helped me a lot. Glad to help. There will be a lot more coming soon. I'm, like everybody else, I'm kind of just waiting for that next update, which is supposed to hit in April, I think. And, ooh, it's adding the spear, guys. I'm excited for that. On top of the rebalance of everything, but I want a spear. I want to use the spear. I'll try to... I'll try my best to manage Path of Exile videos amongst everything else, of course. Have you seen PPW price in the marketplace now? What? Oh, Prime Paragon wings. Oh no, is it super dead? Freaking dupers, man. Such a shame. Yikes. I don't know if I ever did a video focusing on those wings specifically. I probably should have. I mean, let's be real, there's like so many things that I could backlog with my videos. Like, oh, here's all the mounts in this category. Not to mention YouTube Shorts, but eh. By the way, lots of people are assuming that other Metroid Prime remasters are probably going to release on the Switch 2 as launch games. At least Metroid Prime 2 is more likely to be a launch game. No, I 100% disagree myself. I might be wrong. Obviously, it's all just people's theories and, you know, it's just people assuming things. I think it would make the most sense, personally, that we'll get GameCube games on the Switch 2 as part of, like, the extension membership. Because then people can play Prime 2 and 3, because they'll have them, like, ported onto there or something. I don't know how they'll do Prime 3, but point being is I'm expecting Prime 4 to be a launch title or close to it, and business-wise, it would make no sense for them to release a remaster of Prime 2 and 3 so close to Prime 4, because it would literally just steal sales. That's my thoughts behind it. I think we're gonna see either, like, probably Pokemon, Metroid, and Mario Kart as the launch titles, or at least close to it. And I don't think we'll get a Prime 2 or 3 remaster. Because also, if we've got Prime 4, like, it would be like, why would people even bother playing a remaster? Unless they bundle them together or something, but let's be real, those games are amazing, but they are all very similar to one another, which means that you could get burnt out. It'd still be really cool if they would do all that stuff, but I don't see them doing that just because business-wise it would make no sense to just take sales and sabotage Prime 4. I mean, hell, I'm surprised we even have Prime 4 coming in the first place, honestly. No, it would steal sales from the specific game itself. Like, you gotta remember, Nintendo does, in fact, view the sales of each individual franchise. That's why we haven't gotten a Prime game in so long, because the Metroid games do not sell well. They sell well as far as, like, every other AAA studio is concerned. But with Nintendo, it's like, you got Metroid Prime selling like maybe 5 mil, 10 mil copies. And then you got Mario Kart with like 70 or 80 mil copies. So of course they're going to focus on something else. I'm more so curious what they haven't shown us. Like, what are we going to get for the next primary Mario game? And what's the next Zelda they're working on, you know? I mean, either way, I am sold on the system. I got my money saved up. I got my birthday money saved up. Like, I keep thinking about in terms of Metroid, I keep thinking like, bro, if Prime 4 is the last Metroid we ever get, I'll be happy. I'd love it if they continued the franchise, but I would be happy. We got Dread, we got Metroid Remaster, Metroid Prime 4, and then if they put the GameCube games on the Switch 2 Marketplace or whatever, there you go. Then Metroid can finally die, because at least it's all come to an end. I'd still love more, but... How do you make things around your character purple? Mine is always red. Oh, it's just a mod. Pyrodisc purple mod. Yeah, I'm really curious what they're gonna do for the next Mario game, because that's kind of like the hat's like completely up in the air on that one. But with Zelda, they've already been very clear in stating that they want to make like after Breath of the Wild, they basically said this will be what all Zelda games are from now on. Like the whole open world thing. I don't know how they're going to top Tears of the Kingdom, but at the same time, it's Nintendo, so I trust them. Personally, I would be perfectly fine if all they did was like a couple quality of life things. We need a new world, obviously, not just the same copy-paste crap. We need a little bit more verticality. We need actual dungeons. I think a linear dungeon would contrast the openness of the open world and actually be like refreshing in the game, instead of Tears of the Kingdom's dungeons still sucked, in my opinion, because they kept trying to have them, oh, they're open, you can tackle them any way you want. Not really, you gotta collect 5 stupid keys. Yeah, but you can go in any direction you want in the dungeon. Oh, that's not fun. I think the combat was great. I'd like to see it stepped up a little bit as well, though. Either way, you know, it's Zelda. Sweet baby. He makes weird noises when he sleeps, dude. Like I can hear him in the other room going, eh, 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 eh. Baby dreams. Yeah, so I think in terms of the timeline for Metroid, I think Prime 4 is the end. Just, well, Dread obviously kind of comes after, but it's funny, it's called Metroid. I don't think Metroids are even in Prime 4, like based on the timeline of it all, because I think it's like the X Parasite or something. I don't fully remember, but I know like the trailer that they had was teasing, it's some other type of bounty hunters that are chasing after Samus because she's infected or something. I don't fully know. I'm not gonna pretend I know all the lore. But I'm curious to see where they'll go with it, because as far as I know, the Metroids are like all extinct. Unless they just pull the X's coming back with more mutations or something, who knows. Either way, I'll take the game. I'm really curious to see if they step it up hard and make like an open world Metroid game. I don't know how you would do that. Personally, I think that's kind of the big thing that was missing from Zelda in a way, is it being open world is cool, but we gotta start, like, we gotta have power-ups again, you know, like special items like the Lens of Truth, and we gotta have like songs again in Zelda, I think. It made it so much more interesting. But my point being is I could see that really working with a Metroid type of game where it would be all open world, but maybe there'd be like a specific cave you couldn't go into because you didn't have the item to blast it open or something, you know? So it wouldn't 100% be like open world exploration, but they probably won't do that because that'd be too off the wall and weird for Metroid, but I'm really excited for it. I think I'm most excited for obviously GTA 6, anything to do with the Switch 2, and Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm probably like the only person on this planet that's excited for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, I'm really pumped for it. I'm glad it got delayed so that I actually could, you know, take some time to play it. Because as busy as I am as a new dad now, I don't think I would have been able to play it much at all if it released last month. Oh my god, all these dungeons are dead again. Well, let's go up here. Like hell, just look at Monster Hunter. I'm about to just uninstall that game because I'm not gonna have the time to play it. And I kind of hate the end game. But that's just personal preference. I still think the game's amazing. And I'm glad I played through it. Thought it would last a lot longer, but eh. Hey Slash, what up? Yep, late night gaming is back. How do I get in here? What's the legit way into this dungeon? That's the way, yeah. Go with that. Thought I saw a boss, but okay. Quick question about the Shadowhunter Permatorch. Which one should I get? I'm using the Sabertooth one. Or sorry, Enshadowed Torch of Knotted Shadow. Sabertooth is the magic one. Hey, is that sign still on top of this dungeon from years ago? There used to be like a secret sign up here. I think they removed it though. Weird. Oh well. Oh my god, this biome's been killed too. Jeez. Hey, Lieutenant. What up? Congrats on the kid. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Red Bull. What's the best way to get crystalline core? Oh my god. I don't know how I'm expected to remember all this crap with like my brain being as destroyed as it is right now. Crystalline core. Isn't that time gated? I might be mixing it up with a different resource. Oh my god. No, crystalline cores from 5-star geode surface dungeons. Right? Like you get it out of those stupid boxes. Just an insanely slow grind. Because you get like, I think, one at a time or something dumb. Oops. My bomb killed it. Good. Hey, Ghetto. Watched you almost 8 to 9 years ago or something. And now I'm playing on PC. Nice. Welcome to the master race. Thanks for making me feel old. I'm kidding. I am old. Dinosaur old. Oh, also, Sarah's making the joke about using bombs to get into dungeons. Did you know they actually made bombs weaker? Fun. Oh, right, loot collecting crystal gear gets you the crystalline coins. Yeah, right, because you get it out of the gear crafter boxes. Okay, so gear crafter boxes. Right, gear crafting made it a joke. I knew there was something that made it like so much better, but again, you gotta pardon me, guys. Like, my brain is fried. New dad brain. Trying to get the cosmic dragon. Good luck. No, I know bombs are pretty weak from the start, but now, you know how the dungeons in the Skyland used to have like almost a concrete floor that you could barely bomb through? Now that's pretty much every dungeon, because they made like the floor, it's like one of the blocks they made like stronger, like more blast resistant. And then they also like nerfed the bombs or something. I don't know. It was something they did like as a shadow update and didn't tell anybody. How about you give me a shadow update that's like worth a damn? That'll be the day. I was 11 watching you. Now I'll be 21. Nice. The gamer number. No, you can still blast your way through most dungeons, Dan, for sure. It's just a lot of the floors are like, require more bombs now. It depends on the dungeon, but like some of them, like that one was pretty easy. But I've just noticed like with some of them, I think it's like a specific block type that they just buffed for whatever reason. It's been annoying. I've noticed it. I go through my bombs so much more. But it's not on everything, like it's just random. See, like that wall right there, that would have normally taken one bomb back in the day. But there you go. The funny thing is, I think it was like, I forget who was telling me, like, the logic behind the bomb change. I think it was something to do with combating bots using bombs for like ore and stuff. But then it kind of like, yeah, typical developers, it's something that they had as a preventative measure for like cheaters that ended up widely affecting the majority of players in a negative way. And they just didn't regress it back because they're stupid and they don't actually play this game. But like this floor right here, like look at this. Look at that. So many bombs. And then in contrast, I hit the wall once and it's already open. So annoying. There, no. No, I want free. Stop it. There's an bad floor. Hey, Pink Tea. Yeah, that's true, Voodoo. It punishes everyone else, not the cheaters. Because the cheaters are just using bots anyways, so okay. I do wish one of the devs was like actually playing this game though. And like actively was tied up and forced to like grind this game from scratch without using a dev account. So that they could see like the true suffering and truly understand how much of a balanced mess this game is. That'd be funny. I'd watch that. Developers try not to swear at their own game. Don't get me wrong, like I understand the whole pay to win aspect of the game and everything like that, but there's just some things that clearly haven't put any thought into them. No, help! I need free! Free me! Dragon coins. Literally takes like 2 years of grinding to get enough dragon coins if you're free to play. Or thousands of dollars. Most of all for me, it's the stuff like, it's the stuff that's super dated. Like dragon coins have never gotten a proper overhaul and the mechanics behind them are so old. They're basically the same as when they were first implemented. That's why they just feel so bleh. Kind of like delves. Delves suck. $4 a.m.? No, it's not 4 a.m. I'm in Pacific time, the true time zone, so it's only 1 a.m. for me. You play on maxed out graphics settings? No, because the I don't like the SSAO setting or whatever it is. The one that adds like the shading to each of the blocks. It just is distracting to me. Otherwise, everything else is pretty much maxed out, except for like depth of field. Like anything that's like a distracting feature like that, I just hate it. Sadly, that's why I stopped playing the game, because I can't progress anymore without an impossible time sink. Yes. And I don't feel like coming back for a few minutes every day. Yes. And yet a game like Genshin Impact still has that model and is making tons of money. Don't know why. Trove I'll keep playing. Genshin I played into death and now I hate it. That never happened with Trove, at least. But I'm also a freak. I can fully acknowledge that. I remember spending tons of money to get Chaos Factor only for them to nerf it. Yeah, I don't remember the part of them nerfing it. Like, I know that they did, but I just don't remember what exactly they changed with it. I do know that you no longer can get Chaos Factor from spending money on Chaos Chess. I think you get Chaos Factor when you spend, it's something stupid. You get like 1 Chaos Factor for every $1,000 or something dumb. I miss when Chaos coins were a thing. The game actually used to have coveted items and they were tradable. And then for some reason they removed the items in general instead of just making them untradeable. I mean, obviously they didn't get the memo that this is an MMO. Because there's too many items that are not tradable. And it's like, huh? How does this hurt the game's like actual... Go through the goddamn portal, you stupid ass game. How does it hurt the game's like finances to have this one singular item tradable? Like it's, you know, I just don't get it sometimes. Like, ooh, that would take away sales. What? No, they're doing a pretty good job, like in regards to they're not trying very hard to be against the cheaters. No, they're doing a really good job with the cheating lately. The problem is that the damage has been done, and the lack of like the severe lack of content updates. Like we're in a drought right now. That's why people aren't sticking around. I'm hoping that now that they got the duping under control, we can finally start seeing some updates. Usually they always have the first big update in March, but I guess that's not going to happen, so I don't know. I really hope that they've got something cooking, like just give me a new class, give me something that's actually like fun. Give me something to grind. I need something fresh. Used to be log in and collect, now it's run dungeon and get it. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah. Which I think makes sense. I think they did a good job making the game like more engaging for players. The problem is that it's still incredibly repetitive. I mean, I'm okay with the repetition with the game. I still find this fun. Like, dungeon grinding is still the funnest aspect of the game because the combat's the funnest aspect. I just want to see it evolve. I want more out of it. But whoever they've got on the dev team right now is absolutely cooked because they gave us the Longshade, which could have been cool, but it added a 5-star dungeon that is a regression of this 5-star dungeon. Like, we had an infinite wave 5-star dungeon. Why did they swap back to just a normal 5-star dungeon? So dumb. And why are all of the new resources in the Longshade, why are they all only in the 5-star dungeons? Why the hell am I going to the Longshade then? To do dungeons that take longer? Like, it's so dumb. All the resources should just be in all of the dungeons. Just a lot less for not doing the stupid 5-star that Tim made that they really wanted to add to the game. It's just, oh my god. Hey Trip, have you played Once Human? Yes, I did. I tried it out. It's, for a free-to-play game, it's pretty good. I'll say that. But I distinctly got the feeling this feels like a mobile slop game, and then sure enough, it is coming to mobile. So, no judgment if you like the Once Human game. It is pretty good. The movement felt really nice, but I couldn't get I just couldn't invest my time into it. The UI was just so bad. I'm trying to get my Solarian crafted, and I'm not even close. Ah, yes. Get a part-time job, or help your grandma mow the lawn or something. That's a faster way of getting the Solarian. Because then you can just buy the pack. I'm not even joking. The amount of time that it would take to grind the resources versus just doing like one shift. Insane. Seems like the whole game industry is going through a 1980 era collapse. Yesn't. I think, like, I actually had another video, maybe you already watched it, Lieutenant, but that talked about, like, the state of gaming right now, like, as a business. And it is very weird how, like, exactly like you're saying, like, their games are not making nearly as much profit as they were. But I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that games are just way too expensive to make. Like, it's almost like the gaming industry has set this bar way too high for themselves. And then we keep getting like these, let's be real, we keep getting these lukewarm, mediocre AAA games that usually end up coming out completely broken because the shareholders rush it out. Or, frankly speaking, they just suck because the people that are designing all of these games are not ambitious game designers. They're just people that got into gaming through college and don't have a passion behind it. I'm not saying all of them don't, but then there's all of the other Giga Chad studios from back in my day, and all of them, none of them are game designers anymore because the gaming industry was not as lucrative as it was back then. And so we've had so many studios close. Never mind all of this, oh, Microsoft is closing down another lukewarm studio that put out a garbage game. It's like, so? That's just business. They close studios all the time. It's not unique to the gaming industry, Jeff Keighley. How about you actually hire like the original studio that made like Thief or Deus Ex, you know? Bring those Giga Chads back into the limelight. Or how about for Diablo, they hire like the old school team that made the other games so that they would actually have some modern ideas instead of just copy and pasting stuff that we've already seen from the past. You know, like there's nostalgia and then there's just, oh, these game designers aren't good anymore. I know that that's a generalization of the whole thing, but there's a reason why the gaming industry has been failing a lot lately. And it's funny how so many people have such a huge negative connotation around all of it. Like, especially with Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft. Like, man, it gets me so, like, not to even defend Ubisoft, but it gets me so frustrated when you see people, like, trying to almost white knight defend, like, oh, it's so sad when Microsoft fires 100 people from this studio. Meanwhile, the same person, I'm glad Ubisoft is shutting down and thousands of people will be out of a job. Like, what? It's just, the internet just sucks. What can I say? That's why I stay in my little corner. Hey, monkey. Games are too expensive and not optimized on top of being very buggy. Yeah. A lot of that, again, is because the stupid shareholders rush the game out. Like, look at, again, you know, not to beat this dead horse of a topic, but Assassin's Creed Shadows was supposed to have launched in November of last year. That's what the shareholders wanted to do. And thankfully, because they're starting to take it seriously, they delayed the game for like months. That means that we would have gotten the game released months prior to it actually being finished. That's insane. Like, just using that as a perspective for like every game, no wonder games come out broken. Because the shareholders don't care. They're not worried about the reputation of like the company or anything. They just want to be like, get the money, get it back. I invested in this product, I want the money. Later, Saris. Have a good one, man. Don't forget, April 2nd, my brother. We got that Switch reaction stream. From 2008, we went from expansion packs to DLC packs to season passes and now skins. Yes. Because unfortunately, it's profitable. It's so easy to turn a profit on like those types of things. Like, I still remember the controversial, what was it? In Batman Arkham City, I think that was the first game that had Catwoman as a DLC character, and everyone was pissed. But they still bought it. So you can't blame the industry for taking advantage of what the consumer, like, people need to vote with their wallets. But nobody does. It's the same as Assassin's Creed. Everyone's like, oh, it's just gonna be another garbage game. Meanwhile, they're gonna go out and buy it. And I'll openly defend it. I love Ubisoft as a company. I don't care if they put out the yearly slop. I'm loyal to them just because of my nostalgia for Splinter Cell. And if there's one thing that I want out of that company before they go like bankrupt, I mean, they're not gonna go bankrupt. They might just get bought out by somebody else. But I'm gonna be happy that we'll have Assassin's Creed Shadows, open world Japan game, yes please. And I just hope that the Splinter Cell remakes don't get canned. Because they've been working on those in the dark for years. Which sucks because I love the Splinter Cell games. I want to be able to play them on modern hardware without having to use an emulator that doesn't have proper controller support. Yeah, Conviction was nice. I really liked the direction that Splinter Cell was going right up until, what was it, Blacklist? Is that the one? Where it just turned into Call of Duty? Because Ubisoft had no confidence in a stealth game and completely alienated their stealth fans and then wondered why the game flopped. Like... But I'm hoping that, like, we're kind of going through this weird, almost renaissance period with game companies now, where they're starting to take things a bit more seriously. Like, Ubisoft, their reputation is in the dumps, so now they're riding everything on Assassin's Creed actually being, like, a big deal. And I genuinely hope that Assassin's Creed Shadows is so wildly successful that it saves Ubisoft, and then they'll be like, oh, this was more profitable. To sit and work on something passionately was more profitable than just rushing out another dumpster game. Because EA's been doing that lately as well. People keep trying to dog on them, but they keep like just shadow dropping like, oh, here's a Dead Space remake that's phenomenal. Here's a new Need for Speed game that's actually awesome. Oh my god, Unreal Engine. Bro, I'm gonna just say it, I hate Unreal Engine 5. It's so awful. It's such an unoptimized piece of crap's like engine. But oh, it's so cheap and easy to develop for, like, oh. But then all the games look the same. And then they all run like crap. Like, that's why, like, everyone was all praising Wukong, and I'm sitting here like, bro, this just looks like they took stuff from the Unreal Engine asset store. Like, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did with how cheap that game was to make, apparently. But anyways, I'm always hopeful, and I think that I think GTA 6 is gonna set the new price standard for video games, probably 100 USD, so my Canadian ass is gonna hate that. It's actually gonna make me buy less games because I need to have actually like worthwhile games, and most games aren't worth it. Like I buy so many games on Steam, and I just buy, try, refund, repeat. Because there's never any games that I want to own, you know? It's like, even the new Doom Dark Ages looks fantastic. I'm excited to play it. But it's $130 goddamn dollars for me, dude. And it's gonna be a one and done. It's a single player game. I'm not gonna keep playing it once I beat it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get Game Pass for $10 and I'm gonna play through Doom, and I will just leave it at that. I don't need to own it. Freaking, like, it's insane how expensive these games are. But I think it's also just because, like, being older Like just in general, I think you guys can relate as well. Like if you're older, you know what your tastes are. And so you kind of get like naturally a little bit more picky with like, oh, I don't need to buy that game because I already know I'm not going to super enjoy it or get my money's worth out of it. I think that a game is truly special when you don't think about the cost to play time ratio. Because I think, what is it? Like $10 equals an hour of gameplay or something like that. I forget what the average like way that people calculate it is. Whereas something like if you end up spending $5 on a game, it should be 5 hours long or something. But then you got the AAA studios that are usually 8 to 10 hours long. And they're like $80, so it's, I don't know. It's weird. I forget how it's calculated. But I think a game is truly great when you don't even think about that. It's just a game that you don't realize, oh, I put 100 hours into this. Like when, the other day, this was probably like a month ago, actually, not the other day, because Mariko was still at work before she went on her mat leave. And, oh, what was it? She was saying how one of her clients was talking about her nephew put like, it was like either 100 or I think it was like 100 hours into Zelda. And I just laughed and I was like, I put 300 hours in. And she just shook her head. I mean, granted, it's my job, so it's very different. Like when I think about if I wasn't doing YouTube, I probably would only have like maybe a couple different games that I would play. I always wanted to have some sort of career involved with video games, so I'm so happy that YouTube took off for me. And now it's just a matter of trying to keep it. But that's another topic. Just because you can make a 25-kilometer square doesn't mean that you should. Bro, don't even get me started. Big for the sake of big. That's what I always say when I'm talking with my cousin, who's also a gamer. And we're always like talking about like, oh, this game, what the heck are those wings? Whoa, I've never seen those. But yeah, big for the sake of big. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree was big for the sake of big. That world was like vastly empty. Don't get me wrong, I love that DLC. I still put 100 hours into it, but it definitely didn't feel of the same caliber as the rest of the game. And just because a game can go open world doesn't mean that it should. I still like open world games, but I had 1,000 hours on Roblox and like 600 on Fortnite when I was a kid. Yeah, I think my Fortnite hours, I think I got to like 400 hours or something before I finally just stopped playing. And now I just have no desire to go back to it. But goddamn, when Zero Build was added to the game, whoo, I was addicted to Fortnite. Like genuinely, that is a great game. I just wish that they wouldn't keep removing features and like that game, the when Zero Build was in, the game was like at its peak in my opinion because it was like a kid-friendly version of Battlefield because it had all the different vehicles and stuff. And it was so fun. And then the next season came and it wasn't as good, but I still played it. The next season came, wasn't as good, played it a lot less, so on and so forth. Hey, Darnell. Did I not say hello? Did I say hello? My brain is dead, so excuse me. I would prefer a 10 to 15 hour game instead of an 8-hour game and a 40-hour of secondary quest. It depends. Again, take case in point. Stray is a $40 game that's 4 hours long and it's a walking simulator that doesn't spark any sort of emotion or have any cohesion at all. That is like, I just hate Stray. It's an ongoing joke with my channel to make fun of Stray and have it always win Game of the Year. Because it's a garbage game that sold really well because it had a cute cat on the box art. But I always joke about the fact $40 game for 4 hours of gameplay, no replayability. But then on the total polar opposite, Little Nightmares 2 is also a 4-hour game for $40. But it has so much going for it, I never questioned it. And that's the power of creativity. And then on the other hand, there's some games that I wish were hundreds of hours, and then they aren't. And then others that I wish would hurry the hell up and finish. A lot of times you'll see if I end up doing like a playthrough of a random game, it almost always seems like around that 8-hour mark, the game's run out of steam. And I just want it to be over. Very rare that there's a game that I want to just keep playing. Because it's either gotta be a linear story that's like Uncharted, where it's so freaking peak all the goddamn time. Or it's gotta be like an open world game that has just such innately good, like, either combat or exploration, or like GTA, bro, I'm gonna spend hundreds of hours on that. You want to know a really immersive world? Resident Evil 4 Remake. Yes. The game that I'm the only one who hated it. I swear to God, like, I'm the only one who disliked the Resident Evil 4 Remake. But I think it's because I was spoiled. Because I played... my first time playing Resident Evil 4 was on the Quest. So I played it in VR, which was the old school Resident Evil game. But it's just... you can't top VR. Like, when it's a good port, and that was a good ass port. So going from that to the remake was just like, this is weak. Like, it spoiled me. Also, I think that they kind of made a mistake making Resident Evil 4 Remake, like, it was a lot more slow paced and methodical versus the old school game being more arcadey. That's at least my opinion. I'm not criticizing the game in any way, shape, or form. It's just, from my opinion, it was like, I didn't like it as much. But anyway. Live service games are always vulnerable to devs destroying their games. Yes. Also 600 hours on a tower defense game. Nice. Yeah, Roblox is one of those games you can easily just sink hours into, though. Especially if you find like a good mindless one. And there's a lot of them, let's be real. They need more story mode games like Spider-Man or GTA. Well, GTA's coming. Spider-Man was cool, but I really didn't like Spider-Man 2. I feel like they didn't evolve the game enough. They needed it to be 2-player. Like, come on, you got 2 Spider-Men right there, just do it. Never heard of Stray? Bro, really? You never heard of Stray? Bro, that game... it popped off so much that it pissed me off. I got a video review of it if you want to check it out later. But yeah, once you see it, like, it's literally just hold up. I remember when one of my buddies that I've known from Trove years and years and years ago, when he came out to my wedding because he was one of my groomsmen, and I'm like, here you go, bro. And I just handed him the controller and forced him to play Stray. And he got so pissed. He was like, dude, this is so much worse than I thought it was. You excited for the new Switch and games and features? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started on the Switch 2 stuff. I already have an hour video, if you didn't check it out, Darnell, talking about, like, speculating about what the new Switch like launch titles are going to be and such. I think it's going to be Mario Kart 9, Prime 4, and the new Pokemon game. But I am extremely excited for the Switch 2. Switch 2 and whatever Nintendo poops out, because I love Nintendo, and GTA 6. Those are like my big boy games that I can't wait for. On top of Assassin's Creed Shadows, of course. But I think Shadows is just going to be like my type of video game, whereas GTA 6 and the Switch 2 are going to be like the next gen, like, oh, this is so cool. Take my money kind of thing. Hey, Victory, who got Mario Kart? Who doesn't have Mario Kart? Bro, I freaked out when I noticed, like, when the Switch 2 trailer, I thought it was just Mario Kart 8 levels coming, and then my buddy was like, no, look at this. It's Mario Kart 9, and I was like, oh my god. I freaked out, because even Mariko, like, she loves Mario Kart. We played that game so much together. So I'm really looking forward to 9. Oh, you got 600 hours, not in a Roblox tower defense, but balloons. Ah, yes. Yeah, I watched Seth Zintek has I don't know if I should mention his content because he's pretty evil, but I love his videos, and he's got a balloons tower defense game where he literally uses cheat engine within the first few minutes of the video. Where's my exit? Hello? Are you my exit? No? Why does this dungeon always do this? Are you my exit? The dungeon is like done. I just don't know how to get the hell out of here. I hate this stupid thing. Alright, well, time to blast my way out, I guess. So dumb. With all the popularity of the Marvel movies, I'm surprised they didn't make an Iron Man game or a Thor game. They did. Remember they made that Avengers game that flopped hard because it was the most boring crap ever? I don't know why they haven't just made, like, take the Spider-Man formula, but just replace it with another hero. I'd be down for that. The Spider-Man games, they just keep making more of them, and it's like, why? It's the same game. These games haven't changed since the PS2. But they sell, because Spider-Man sells. But bro, I thought the Avengers game, like back when it was just a concept, it was like, dude, an open world game where I can play play as the heroes with my friends? Hell yeah. And then, nope, it was just a lukewarm beat 'em up game with live service crap all over it. Did you know Subnautica 2 will drop, if you even know about the game? Yep, I know about Subnautica 2. I don't know if I'll play it. It depends how many players it goes up to. Because Subnautica 1, I low-key really don't like. Like, the idea of the ocean is really exciting to me, especially because I have, like, thalassophobia, so it freaks me the hell out. But the, as soon as I get to the crafting and, like, base management part of the game, I just always uninstall it because I get so bored. But Subnautica 2 is going to have co-op. It looks like it might just be 2-player co-op, though. If it's 2-player co-op, I'm not interested. If it's more of an open survival game like, you know, Conan Exiles or Valheim or something where you can play with a lot of people, then I'm sold. But we'll see. Obi-Wan, I like that. Devs think, why make something new for it not to sell when we can make another Spider-Man? No, I know. I know. Like, let's be real. I just find it hilarious because the, you know, the gaming industry as a whole is very safe, but the irony is it became successful because of people taking risks with these video games and stuff. And that's why you see like these games pop off like Stardew Valley, you know? Just some random dude that was like, I'm going to keep working on this game. And it paid off big for him. I wish I knew how to make video games. Hey, Selenka. As a player returning to Trove as of this week, been enjoying the game again despite all of its flaws, though turning my perfectly augmented stellar gems into crystal has been a hassle. Yes. Oh my god, look at what are all these cornerstones? What the hell is this generation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there might even be more. Jesus. I don't think I've ever seen that. So weird. $12. Oh, this is the entrance, right in the mouth. All right. That makes sense. Yeah, gaming as a whole has been getting stale for a while, let's be real. That's why I'm holding my breath for, like, we got so many bangers coming out this year, it's actually wild. And, you know, even though I'm not super into it, Monster Hunter Wilds, it's like one of Capcom's most successful games ever. Good job, Capcom. Look at this. Look at all these cornerstones. What the hell's going on? This is the weirdest generation I've ever seen. Just because Fortnite was popular doesn't mean you should shoehorn aspects into your game. I agree partially. I think that more games need to copy Fortnite's Battle Pass instead of trying to have their own stupid Battle Pass. You know? I don't know why that got grabbed, Selenka, but yeah, just give me your username. Oh, you got it, okay. There you go. Yeah, you don't need to, I mean, Fortnite's pretty good, especially if you play it with friends, but it gets too sweaty after a while. Most of all, the Zero build was so much more fun, but my point being is that's like the game that popularized the Battle Pass, and then the irony is every other game that adds a Battle Pass is so much worse, like it's implemented so much worse than Fortnite does. And I'm sitting here like, what? Oh, Kingmaker, yeah! That one looks like a flavor of the month. This will be fun for a little while and then die right away. At least they're doing something different. But yeah, I thought that game was supposed to come out like last year and it just kept getting delayed, so it's like, okay. Used to play this game when I was with my cousin when I was in middle school, but didn't really know how to play. Ah, yes. Oh, later, Darnell. Have a good night, man. Yeah, that Kingmaker game, that's one of those games that you'd see like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye do like videos on, and then you'd wonder like, why are people watching this? Because they're just not playing the game, they're just having like 1,000 chickens versus 1 T-Rex. It's like, I could do that myself. Why? We know what the results will be. I know Kingmaker's a little bit different. Like, I just like the idea of how goofy that game looks. I just hope that the physics aren't bad. Kingmaker looks like a $40 game. Yeah, I agree. It'll just be a one and done that'll come and go. Oh, hey, Stellar Aura. Thanks for the raid party. Appreciate you guys. Hello. How you all doing tonight, gamers? We are multi-streaming, Twitch and YouTube, so pardon me. If you're not much, hey Zach, if you're not much of a grinder on this game anymore, Is it gonna take forever to get my Mystic gear, or will it be easier to... Bro, don't even bother getting Mystic. I don't have Mystic. That's how bad it is. I mean, if you've got nothing else to do, and if you have like a squad that can do deep delves, sure. Like, I could get Mystic for sure, but it's delves. Delves are too gross. Been years since I watched you. Since 2019, good lord. You guys are always trying to make me feel old. I'm kidding. Later, Stellar. Yeah, thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate it. You know what? It's funny you should say Lieutenant. I was just thinking Kingmaker feels like a totally accurate battle simulator game to me. But at least that game's like... Isn't that game like free to play or something, though? So... Is your wife and kid okay? Yep, they're both sleeping in the other room. I'm on the night shift now, so there might be a point during this stream that I got to like go take care of the baby, you know, go feed him or something. But I'll give a warning when that happens. Let me actually check the app and see. I think I still got quite a bit of time, though. About an hour and 30. But I was basically just chilling, and I was just like, I should just stream this. Wait, who's not been doing what that long? Oh, like me? Wait, I saw someone say like 1995 or something. No, I was not creating content back then, if that's what you're saying. I think... God, when did I start? I think it was November 2011. And that wasn't necessarily when Trove started. That was like when I started videos on the channel in general. I'd have to double check, but if I'm being honest, I also don't care. I think they still sell an RTS version of Totally Accurate, and then Battlegrounds version is free. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I just know I have Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, but I never played it. It always looked fun. My Magic Find is 12k when something triggers. Otherwise, it's usually 11.8, I think. What's the most important stuff to get from this event? Probably the daily pot of gold items. Mostly the Trovian loop, I would say. Otherwise, if I'm being honest, there's not that much out of this event other than just mastery farm stuff. Like, oh, get this mount. Gives 100 mastery. Then, you know. Because otherwise, if I'm being honest, it's not nearly as good as the Heckbug event was in terms of the items that you get. Some of these dungeons take way too many bombs to get through. Yeah, I was actually talking about it earlier how oh god, I forget the exact details, so pardon me, like dad brain, I'm on barely any sleep right now, but I think they nerfed They either nerfed bombs or made like ore or certain blocks like stronger to combat the bots that have like a bazillion knights blasting everything. And then unfortunately it ended up making dungeons take a lot more bombs to get into. So it just affected everyone negatively except for the hackers as usual. I think that was a couple updates ago though. Flynn, hey. Reviewing the new pack coming soon. Yes. I have the video recorded and ready to go. Maybe tomorrow. No promises. I gotta look at my schedule. But I will do my best to have the video out before it goes, before the pack goes away. Oh, they did just nerf bombs. Okay, yeah. I just don't remember what their logic was behind it, but it screwed everybody. I didn't know how to do the Heckbug event, so I couldn't complete the Heckbug quest. Well, hopefully you still grinded all the goodies out of it. As far as I know, the creator of those dungeons complained about fast farming, but I don't know for sure. If anything, I just blame them. Is the people who made these dungeons even still playing this game? I thought I was the only one who was still around from the old guard. I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me, because I don't think the devs would go out of their way to do something like that just for one specific person. Because it's almost every dungeon, not every dungeon, but it's almost every dungeon that's been affected by the bomb nerf. It was impossible for me to complete the Heckbug event because I had to throw food or make the Heckbug warm. So I didn't know what was needed. Oh, well, you should have checked out my event guide video, bro. No, I know. The description for the quests is getting worse and worse every year. It's like, go hug a Heckbug, and it's like, huh? I really wish the description for the quest wasn't in lore and would just actually like tell me what I'm supposed to do instead of me having to read through a paragraph. I hear Leon talking in his sleep. He's been doing that lately. Very cute, but also very weird. It's just like weird baby noises, like and then it just goes silent again. Wonder if after all this, I finally have enough for the stupid mount. Sorry, the stupid ally. I probably shouldn't even go for that ally, come to think of it. I should go for the mount from the previous events. It's cheaper and gives more mastery. Yeah, the Heckbug event didn't even tell you what items you needed for the quest. Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry, you're talking about... Okay, you're talking about the companion stuff. Yeah, because the game expects you to know how to deal with the critters because it thinks that you've done the geode caving. But yeah, basically there's 3 different items that you can give to them. It doesn't matter because the event's gone now. But yes. Biome looks dead. Let's check the hub, see what we're at. Game's probably on life support at this point. Like Trove? I don't know how much of that would be true, because as far as I know, the most successful games under Gamago right now is Wizard 101 and Trove. So it must be earning enough of a profit that they're still putting money into it. The problem is it's Gamago, so they don't really care. That's why the dev team's so small. Oh my god. I actually got quite a bit. And it's still not nearly as much as I wish it was. Oh my god. Gross. Still got up to 50 though. But man, that takes a long time. Okay. How much mastery does this give? Which one is this? Snug. 20 mastery for that. Versus... the Lucker Pillar, which is 50 mastery. So why wouldn't I get this? It's better. And this is just a stupid ally that grants a chance to harvest. Yeah, garbage. Maybe I could get this. But at the very least, let's get that one out of the way. I keep forgetting too that you can actually get them as rare drops. Which I think I did for one of the event snakes, which is why I didn't have to craft it. So that was nice. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this event either, Katie, honestly. Like, the Heckbug event was actually fun. This one's kind of eh. It's just farming dungeons in low-tier worlds, which is kind of gross, if I'm being honest. Well, before we get back to the grind, if you'll pardon me, I just want to chill for a minute. Trove lacks creative direction. At this point, the game needs some consolidation of collectibles, tiering, etc., making things cleaner. I agree. I just want new classes, though. New classes and biomes would make me a happy boy. Yeah. Yeah. The Heckbug event giving the depth core items was, that was huge. Like that was probably one of the first events that I actively like logged in every single day to grind. That has not happened for a while. If I'm being honest, most of the time with these events, I just get most of the items, not even all of them, and then it's like, this is boring. I want to do other stuff. Do you know of any future plans for all the duped stuff on console? No. You're stuck with it. No, genuinely, kind of just screwed. They removed the dupers and the duping, but unfortunately the damage is done with the economy, so. It was almost even fun going into the caves for the Heckbug event. But this event's kind of boring. Yeah, I hate the caves, but it was kind of fun to go back. I agree. Class that would use both physical and magic damage would be nice. I don't know how that would work, but I personally think they should just remove the physical magic difference and it should just be damage. Hey, Noggle. Hey, No Face. Are you still playing PoE 2? Not right now. I'm waiting for the big update that's supposed to be coming in April. That's going to add the spear and do a big rebalance of the game. Then I'll go into the game hard again. As hard as I can as a new dad. Got any tips on getting the Flame Ancient Spire Dragon guy? Huh? Wait, you mean... You talking about this thing? Purifying Dragon Flame? Sorry? Or are you talking about the blue dragon over here? Where's the crafting table? This one. You mean this one? Because the dragon scale? Hey, car guy. What up? Oh, man. That's the thing, dude. Like the event is just so discouraging, you know? Because it's like we put in all this work and now it's like, do it again, asshole. Like, okay. Oh, you're talking about this one? The fiery feather? That's just Forbidden Spire's enemies, just drops both of the resources, so just farm that biome. Honestly, you're going to be farming that biome for the gear crafting vaults anyways. Class that scales with max health, which would increase damage. Yeah, that would kind of work. I don't know how they would make that work, just because with how simple Trove is, that class could potentially be both invincible and powerful at the same time. Console's hard to play with everything duped. If you're poor, you stay poor. If you're rich, you stay rich. Yes. Welcome to Trove right now, that the devs should have seriously turned the servers offline as soon as people were duping, but they didn't. Ha 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 ha. Oh, like Voodoo's saying for the Phoenix Dragon there. Yeah, get Patron, Dragon Day, and farm for 7 hours. Otherwise, if you're not doing it on Dragon Day, it's 12 hours, I think. If they released a mount that required duped items. I mean, I think, yeah, like they gotta find a way to get these items out of the like in-game economy, but the only way that they could really do that is just a manual like chop off of all this stuff, which they were doing, but then you run into a problem where the players that didn't dupe can't actually afford the item. And then it just seems stupid, and then I just don't even bother chasing after it. What are the best upgrades to do more damage? In what category? In what respect? That's sorry, that's a little too vague. Also, hey, 14 day. Fastest way to get gear crafting vaults, as I mentioned, is Forbidden Spires, because the elite mobs in Forbidden Spires can end up dropping the vaults, so. Actually, you know what? Let me go back to the hub really quick and double check, because I think I can get the cheaper ally for 10 mastery, and then I don't know if I'm going to get the new one that's only 20 mastery, because this event is actual pain. Because it's 100 for some dumb reason. Some idiot on the dev team put an extra 0 for some reason. So I could either get this guy for 25, a quarter of the price. Yeah, screw you. Ugh. This right here is like 2 hours worth of grinding just for a 20 mastery ally. I am not interested. Wait. Oh, I got a... Aw, man. That's so disappointing. I just crafted this and I had one as a drop in my inventory. I wish I could loot collect it for the coins, because, you know, that would actually make sense. Oh well. Damn. Okay, it's 20 mastery of an item I'll never use, but that just kind of sucks. By the way, how do you get a mouse? In this game, you'll get the slow Sebastian by default, and then otherwise there's all sorts of different areas you can get mouse in the game. They're just random drops from all sorts of things. I remember the days that the UI used to play... Huh? Oh, that you used to play farming stellar pearls and dragon fragments when they used to be tradable. Right. Yeah, that was nice. The pearls. The only way to get rid of duped items is if they had an ID tag for obtained items and duped items and would have a unique ID tag. Yeah, but that would have been something that they would have had to retroactively have in the game beforehand. There's no way they can do it now. Also, for upgrade benches, if you're talking about the skill tree, I have a video coming up that's going to talk about that. If you're talking about the stats on your character, you can look up any of my class guides that talk about the specific class. Then it goes into more detail. I'm sorry, it's not that I don't want to answer. It's just my brain is like dead right now because newborn baby has been keeping me from sleep. So I'm kind of like, huh? What? Oh, God. Pardon me. I don't even know why I'm yawning. I got plenty of sleep. I'm just so exhausted today. But baby life. Oh, this was the other one that I got the other day as a random drop. So hopefully I'll get some money out of those once the event is gone. Shadow Hunter Crystal Gear stats. Which stats for Shadow Hunter on Crystal Gear? Look at all these cornerstones. What's happening? Oh my God, somebody help me. What's happening? I'm so tired. So many cornerstones. For your Crystal Gear, I mean, yeah, it's just gonna be movement speed crit damage because you don't need attack speed because it doesn't do anything. Hey, Sky. I heard that the people in charge of taking feedback are also duping, hence why the company won't do anything about it, and it is hearsay too. Yeah, that's not true. Anyone who would be taking feedback and working with GameAgo has a dev account where they can literally cheat items into the game at any point anyways, which is why you never see the devs actually grind something to completion. So they have no idea, oh, this item takes 12 hours grinding. Oh, Mystic Gear, yeah, that takes thousands of hours grinding because they just give themselves the item and go, oh, that wasn't that bad. I put it in a console command. Still can't believe how oversaturated the 250 point professions are. I know. Like, I don't know why they added so many professions so quickly in rapid succession. We literally got like 2 of them in one update and it was like, what? And they're not like meaningful at all. Like the Gear Crafter one, that's genuinely one of the best things they ever added to the game. But Mystic Arts, worthless. Martial Arts, worthless. There's maybe like 1 or 2 items out of those that people might use. Might. I mean, I'd say I could go to a different biome other than desert, but if I'm being perfectly real, the other biomes are so much more boring. I'm over there. They're fighting me right now. I'll wait. There we go. Well, with that, I think we'll head into the club, and I'm gonna, again, this is supposed to be an experimental stream where I'm supposed to do what I want to do rather than just be like, oh, we're only gonna play Trove. So if you guys will pardon me, I want to take a little bit of a break. We'll still keep streaming, but I want to there's a bunch of Assassin's Creed videos I've been meaning to watch that I want to watch on stream. You know, you guys, I totally understand if you're not interested and you head out, in which case, thanks for coming out. But if you'll give me a minute here, I'm going to just get like, get a quick snack and get things set up for that. So let me pop this banner up. There we go. And then for those of you on Twitch, you'll probably just see the stream start again in 2 seconds. Or it'll just stay like this for a big ass block of cheese, if you'll pardon me. Okay. Let me see if I can track down this video here. Again, I know people won't be as interested, but I don't care. Something that I've been wanting to watch for a while here. I thought, hey, there we go. So this is a bit of a weird one because this is it's supposed to be showing like the 2 different paths for the characters in Assassin's Creed. So it's like a 20-minute video. And it's really weird because this is like on the official Ubisoft channel and it's got like 1.4K views from 9 days ago because it's hidden. I don't know why this video is private, but if you go to, there's like a news page for like the Ubisoft Assassin's Creed stuff, and that's how you get to this video. So whatever. Anyway, again, we'll go back to Trove, but
greetings, assassins. My name is Simon. I'm Associate Game Director on Assassin's Creed Shadows, and today we're going to go through a comparative gameplay walkthrough showcasing both stealth and combat for our 2 protagonists. You ready? Set? Parkour down. We start off playing as Naue as she approaches Nijo Castle in the city of Kyoto. We're also playing in the new immersive mode, which means everyone in Japan is speaking their own native language, but everything is subtitled. Give that mode a try, it's pretty cool.
No.
Like any castles in the game, this place is full of gear and resources ripe for the taking, and we are free to go about it any way we choose. And so we choose to eliminate this poor Ashigaru soldier. Don't worry, he's with the bad guys. Okay, let's observe our surroundings and get our bearings. We've got one Ashigaru working the haystack, another on patrol back there, and we've got a samurai daisho right here, which could be a challenge. And there's the alarm bell, which, trust me, if you pride yourself as being a stealth player, you don't want anyone to ring that bell.
There you go, Bob. There you go.
Although we're safe right now using the rooftops, Nijo Castle is fairly flat compared to most other castles. If things go awry and we have to disappear in a hurry, it's going to be harder here because the roofs are just not that high.
Is it just me? Like, am I the only one bothered by the fact that there's no snow physics or snow trail? I get it, because apparently the seasons are dynamic in this game, so you could come to the same place during the summer.
So we are going to take our time. Yeah, the Samurai Daisho is by far the most dangerous enemy in this area. And since we have a Tanto equipped, this is a perfect setup for a double air assassination. Well, almost. Like I said, this Daisho is pretty strong, but no matter. A quick change of headgear with a particular perk that gives us 1 additional chunk of assassination damage on all air assassinations should do the trick.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's a good start. Let's crouch in the shadows for now and see what happens. Vanishing in the shadows only works whether you're crouched or prone, so keep that in mind. Okay, as long as this guy stays far away, he's not much of a threat, so kunai to the face it is. And while this other guy is busy reloading his Teppo rifle, we go up, and he goes down. Beautiful. Okay, moving on to the next section.
I like how this guy's acting like everything that we're seeing is like something brand new to the franchise. It looks great.
Using Observe mechanic once again, we can see that there is quite a lot more enemies here. A few Ashigaru, a sniper, a couple servants, but I think we have a pretty obvious next move right here.
Oh snap, that's cool.
Customer, please. There's a lot of open space right in front of us, and it will be hard to close that distance without being seen. Perfect opportunity to call upon our ally Genojo and some of his exploding tricks. Okay, time to go to work. Tanto and Hidden Blade combo, baby. Oh, looks like we spooked a servant here. Now, these guys won't really fight back, but if they spot you, they will try and find some reinforcement and bring them back to the area they saw you in. But since we have no intention of staying here, this guy is not an immediate threat. So let's just use Eagle Vision and scout the house ahead.
See, as we were saying earlier, or as I was saying earlier with all the Splinter Cell stuff, this is what has me the most interested, is to see how the stealth plays out.
Orange are servant, and red means military archetypes. Let's make the most out of the shadows here and go around the problem rather than through it. We're probably bypassing a whole lot of loot opportunities right now, but it's the Samurai Daisho we're after, and so it's the Samurai Daisho we're gonna get. Wait, is this guy gonna... No. Okay, we're good.
Stop.
Now, about that Samurai Daisho. Let's use a high-risk tactic here. We're gonna whistle him over to attract him to this shoji door, and using the katana... This is guaranteed to get attention from the outside, so let's disappear out of view and see if anyone shows up.
Ooh.
Never stood a chance. Come on, it's cool to be a shinobi.
Yeah, that was pretty slick.
All right. Quick use of the grappling hook to get back to the rooftops. Oh, somebody saw us. Down, boy.
Can this guy stop?
And with 2 sections of Nijo Castle cleared for now, let's make our way towards the Tenshu, which, if you don't know, Tenshus are the biggest, tallest, most impressive structure in any Japanese castle. Word of caution, though, the area at the base of any Tenshu is generally very well guarded. This is where the good stuff is. But Simon, I hear some of you say, we know already about Naoe's cool shinobi assassin moves. What we want to know is what, if anything, does Yasuke bring to the stealth experience? Fair enough. Let's take a look at Yasuke.
What? Okay, well, we get to see his side of things. Have you been enjoying Monster Hunter? Yesn't. I'm pretty much done with it, if I'm being perfectly honest. I wasn't as interested in the end game as I thought I would be, because it's kind of just, okay, now just do the same thing again for stronger versions of the same gear. Which one could argue that's the type of games that I like. But frankly speaking, I don't have the time to dedicate to games that I can't just pause. In most instances, like even the other day I was trying to play Helldivers, and then, you know, my son started crying because he needed to be fed or change diaper or something. So it was like, okay, I guess I can't play this game anymore. But I enjoyed the time that I had with Monster Hunter. I just don't think I'm going to play it anymore because this game is literally out in 2 days, and I'm way more excited for this, if I'm being honest. I know I'm the only one, okay? I know that.
Same city,
but it looks good to me.
Castle, different season, different character, different save file. For all intents and purpose, we're restarting the whole thing using Yasuke with a purpose-built stealth and archery setup. Worth pointing out that we're not using his typical samurai armor here. Clearly not as nimble as Naoe, Yasuke still has a pretty respectable amount of traversal skills as long as we read the world differently than we do when we play Naoe. And aiming at his Ashigaru soldier with predictive damage, we can see that he's gonna survive this shot, although his armor is gonna break. Switching to silent arrows bypasses armor and guarantees the kill.
Oh.
He never saw it coming.
The red bar on top and bottom.
Yasuke can generate a lot of sound while moving through the environment. So choosing where, and more importantly, when to drop is gonna be crucial as we make our way through Nijo's courtyard. Taking a calculated risk here. Okay, we're good.
You didn't hear that?
Yasuke not having a hidden blade means that his types of kills are badass and very noisy, so you want to space them out as well to avoid unwanted attention. Here is the first samurai
How did he not notice? Yeah!
show in this Yasuke stealth run. And I think he just noticed his buddy is missing a head. Welcome to the club.
I do like that there's dismemberment in this game, though. That's dope. Oh my god.
Oh.
Idiot.
Silent arrows all day, baby. Oh, and here's a little pro tip. Yasuke's arsenal of weapons mostly relies on the same type of stuff that most samurai would have stockpiled in military setups. So little guard towers like this are always full of arrows and bullets for Yasuke to plunder, making his particular stealth playstyle much more generous than Naoe's more limited and cautious shinobi tool approach. Now Yasuke does have the ability to climb, although his vertical leaps are more limited than Naoe. Similarly, we can reach most high points like this and use the observe mechanic to tag people, get our bearings, and find where our next objectives are.
God damn, he's slow. Like, obviously it's supposed to be a different gameplay style where you're supposed to be playing it aggressively. I don't know why they're trying to show him stealth, because that's not how he's designed. But what makes me interested is that this game is apparently down the line going to have multiplayer. So I wonder, is it going to have like one person plays as one person plays as the other? Because that would be pretty dope. But I am a little bit disappointed to see, like, he's literally talking about how, like, oh, you gotta be careful where you drop with Yasuke, and oh, you can be so loud, oh, careful. And it's like, he was able to kill all those people completely stealth just fine. The only difference is his animation was a lot longer. So, okay.
Yes, he's a lot bigger and a little slower than Naoe, but once you get a hang of his controls, Yasuke is a lot of fun. Ooh, let's use pro navigation here and avoid being seen.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel most people going into this game are gonna play as Naoe. I think Yasuke, like, don't get me wrong, I think his contrast is cool. I just think that they're doing a terrible job showcasing it right here, because sometimes you don't want to do the slow stealth approach. You just want to run in and kill everything, right?
This allows us to stay hidden while on the move, just like Naoe does.
So I don't know why the hell they're showing him sneaking.
For the section up ahead, we're gonna call in our second ally, the poison specialist Oniyuri, who has the ability to put multiple enemies to sleep.
Oh, there's status effects. I like that. That's just like Leon, dude. That's how he sleeps too.
Courtyard clear. Time to move into the house. Little fun fact about Oniyuri's poison clouds, they will affect any other enemy who investigate those bodies and will also make them fall asleep.
Whoa, that's nice.
And since Yasuke does not have eagle vision, whistling in a door frame is a sure way to get the attention of whoever might be lurking behind a door and get the drop on them.
I did not know he didn't have eagle vision. Jesus Christ, that's a cool kill.
We previously saw with Naoe that this house during winter is full of people, but here in summer during broad daylight, there was only one samurai guarding a tapestry, which will look infinitely better in our own hideout. Your move, buddy.
I thought he was gonna fall asleep.
Okay, moving on to the next section here. Hold on, we're gonna get some elevation first and get our bearings. Let's use this crate here. And let's get a feel for the neighborhood. Let's take down the alarm bell just to be safe.
Oh.
Because I can't shake the feeling that stealth with Yasuke might be coming to a close here. Okay, we have their attention now. Now, we're not wearing the most efficient armor for an open fight, so we're gonna switch the Yumi bow for the Kana bow. That gives us a much better insurance policy in an open fight like this.
That's a club, that's not a bow.
Okay, let's go get it.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you're up. That's one down. Here, That's 2. Whoa. Yeah,
You hear how you guys might remember when they first showed Yasuke and he went into that slow-mo blood vision and it played rap music. That new track actually sounded really good.
should have made that shot. That is 3 down, and I think it's cannibal time, baby.
See, like, doesn't he look fun? Like, the combat looks
Hard,
so
but it is
brutal.
slow, so we have to be precise here. Give me some space, will you? Next few hits are going to be critical here.
I love the ragdoll. Oh my god.
Backbreaker ability.
Dude.
Nice.
See, that's his strength. That's so much cooler.
Done here.
Don't play him stealth, man.
Now, each area in this castle is its own little gameplay pocket. So as long
Oh, you know what, Valkyrie? You could be right. So, I don't know how much of this I'm allowed to talk about, but they've, like, Ubisoft has been sending me a ton of, like, behind-the-scenes stuff with this game, and there's a lot of accessibility options. So maybe that's why the enemy didn't detect him very quickly, is because maybe they had it on, like, a low setting or something, you know, so that they could have this gameplay play out, like, how they wanted. I'll show you guys some of the B-roll footage that they sent me today. But granted, they sent me like 200 video files, so I don't think we're going through all of them.
long as no one rings the alarm bell, it means that other nearby pockets will not interfere, even when we opt for open combat like this.
No!
Time to switch back over to Naue and see what a more aggressive open combat playstyle looks like with her.
Oh, okay.
First thing first, we gotta switch up our loadout and use perks that are more conducive to that playstyle, such as this headband that allows us to vault over an enemy when we sprint at them in open combat. Let's switch up our outfit as well while we're at it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we don't have a good perk reason to equip this right now, but I kind of like this one, so life's about taking risks, man. And we're also going to swap the Tanto Hidden Blade combo in favor of the more versatile Kusarigama. Oh yeah, this one has 60% increased damage over distance. Okay, let's put that to good use. And I think I see our first victim here.
I like how RPG it is.
Okay, that must be a servant. Gotcha. One more for good luck. Ah, where did that servant go? Second target acquired.
So, just another little peek at how cool this game is. Because she's in the snow, like it's winter season, look at the lake, how it's covered. Because normally, in the gameplay that they showed months ago, she can prone under the water with like a reed for breathing. I think that's really cool. There's also, what was that animation? In terms of the different weapon types as well, Valkyrie, apparently when the DLC drops for this game, which is going to be free, by the way, Ubisoft is actually turning over a new leaf with this game and giving everything for free, basically. I think there's a bow staff is going to be the new weapon.
Trust me on this one, you will want to unlock the Kusarigama Rush assassination skill. You can quote me on that.
Oh, that's what that was. I see. That's why it looks so weird.
Approach here and down he goes. Observe mechanic. This identifies a secondary target we've been tracking for a while now. Wait, yeah, it was a servant because we can see them coming back with a bunch of reinforcements.
That's cool.
So we're gonna dispatch Yaya to take care of that distraction.
I like how they don't just instantly spot you. They go to where you were last seen.
Dealing with these two grunts. I mean, I think. Yeah, she's got this. Okay, here we go. Pull the trigger too fast on this one.
There's the snow physics.
Plus manual vault over, but with this headband perk we got on, we just have to sprint at the enemy, and it auto vaults over. Nice little perk. Whoops, sorry about the barrels. Ow!
Man,
Hup. Yo, I'm over.
I'm just gonna say it. What a missed opportunity to not have the snow covered in blood. Ghost of Tsushima did that as well.
Here. catch.
Like, it could be so much more
Okay
cinematic.
then, have some of this.
Jesus. That was cool, but barely did any damage.
Gaga comes in with the assist. Okay, we're gonna deploy some tricks here. Can't assassinate him in smoke, but he won't see this coming either.
That is so stylish. I love it.
Yeah, you tell me. Don't worry, it'll all make sense once you get your hands on the game. For now, let's take a look at the very top of this Tenchu, where this white dot represents the unique Samurai Daisho chest from this castle.
Yeah, I totally feel that, Valkyrie. Like, I don't think many people, especially fans of my channel, are excited for this game, but you better believe I'm excited for this one. Like, I've been waiting for Assassin's Creed Japan forever, and I kind of appreciate the fact that we're getting it now, you know? Because it means that we're getting the most modern Assassin's Creed game in Japan. If they made this like 10 years ago, I might not have cared.
Using the grappling hook, it's pretty easy to hook up on those large overhangs and make climbing the exterior of a Tenchu pretty much a breeze for Naue.
Oh,
That
so
being said, we're bypassing quite a few loot opportunities right now.
Ghost of Tsushima.
There
Grappling
is
hook.
more than 30 unique castles in the game, and each of them
Jesus.
comes with their own...
Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta rewind it.
There is more than 30 unique castles in the game, and
Look at that goddamn view. They've been spending all this time in a singular castle. Like, holy crap. Big map.
each of them comes with their own Daisho chest, which only unlocks once you deal with all the Samurai Daishos stationed within that castle.
Oh.
We're not talking about random loot drops either. Every single Daisho chest contains bespoke, handcrafted, legendary gear, either for Naue or Yasuke, all of it some of the best loot you'll find anywhere in Assassin's Creed Shadows.
You know what that means? That means those scumbag content creators are gonna day one have like, here's where you get the best loot, and people are gonna watch it because nobody wants to actually enjoy games for themselves.
Let's have a look at the beautiful skyline of Kyoto on a brisk
Jesus
winter morning.
Christ. I wish it wasn't in the winter so we could actually admire its beauty. Instead, it just looks like Canada, but that's insane.
Using the observe mechanic on top of a synchronization point like this will reveal nearby points of interest. Up to us to place markers as we see fit to further our exploration of Japan.
Another thing too that I know is in the accessibility options for people that don't want anything spoiled or no hand holding, you can turn all the markers off.
Okay, so we've seen both Naue and Yasuke's stealthier sides, and we've seen what aggression looks like for Naue. Now let's switch over to our samurai and see what we can muster from a full frontal aggressive assault with Yasuke. Once again, it's time to shake up our loadout with much more aggressive
Yes.
weapons. Okay, first we're gonna pick the Naginata here, which is excellent for crowd control. And because stealth will not be an option here, let's use the Teppo rifle for maximum range efficiency as well. We expect stiff opposition here, so using a full-on armor set with a perk that allows Yasuke to parry unstoppable attacks makes a whole lot of sense. And to literally cap it off, a matching samurai helmet with a perk that deals 50% damage on parries.
Jesus.
Look,
So I can make my Ghost of Tsushima build in this game. Dope.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think we got this. Okay, are we ready? Knock, knock.
The door was made out of Play-Doh, dude.
Yep, you're done.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
What? Hold on. I gotta watch that again.
Oh.
That assassination. He just. This game looks fun.
Oh. All right, who's next?
His assassinations are so brutal. I like
Okay, I
it.
think we're just gonna beeline straight to our target here. Oh, sniper on the right. Calling in Yagoro. He'll take care of that sniper while we are running straight into the dragon's mouth.
That's okay. He wouldn't have hurt him anyway.
It's gonna be good. Hello, Takahashi Shiro. We've been looking for you. Come on, what you got, big man?
Stop.
Right, we can parry these. There you go. No, you don't.
You know what I really like? I noticed that on the chain blade as well. If an enemy gets caught by your side swipe that you're not targeted to, it's actually causing damage to the others as well, which is pretty dope. Because usually in these types of games, even Ghost of Tsushima's guilty of it, where you'll attack like just the one dude that you're looking at. So that's cool. They shouldn't have had this video in the rain.
He's down. It's you and me, pal. Armor break.
Problem is that this type of gameplay style they've done for Yasuke just seems like For Honor, but more streamlined though. Yeah, and I'm down for it. Press a button instead of swinging the right joystick. Also, hey Shielder, apparently there is gonna be multiplayer for this, not on launch, but I'm really curious if it's just give me co-op open world and I'm sold.
So now that he has no armor, we're chipping away at his health. And here we go.
He killed him so much faster. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. People will just have to untangle that mess for themselves.
Can I carry his head?
Not bad. Here's to a job well done. 2 Daishos dead and 1 secondary target off the board. Now, we've seen Naoe climb the exterior of a Tenshu with ease and agility, but when it comes to Yasuke, sometimes it can be easier to just take the stairs and climb all the way up. You'll find plenty of loot, the occasional straggler, and most awesome of all, you'll be able to enjoy our fantastic sound design. Just listen to that rain.
I can't hear it. I do think that this is pretty cool because I went to a real life
It's awesome.
castle like this, and the stairs are that steep.
Okay, up the ladder and onto the last floor here. There's the same Samurai Daisho chest we previously talked about. That delicious handcrafted legendary gear. And before we leave, please allow me to indulge myself and take one last look at the beautiful city of Kyoto and its
damn,
mountainous
dude.
surrounding landscape during the bountiful summer months.
God damn, dude. See, it looks so much better without the snow. Yeah, I'm excited for this game. Holy shit. Insane. Like, you guys already know me from the previous years. I'm a huge Ghost of Tsushima fan. I think this game might top it for me because it's got the RPG elements that most people don't like. I love it. And I'm just so excited for this game.
This concludes our comparative gameplay walkthrough for stealth and combat between Yasuke and Naoe. For everyone at Ubisoft, we hope you'll join us on the streets of feudal Japan very soon. Have a good one. See ya.
Why does he scream when he jumps? Sick. Yeah, this game comes out really, really soon, Shielder. Well, let me actually double check if... I think for me, I get to play this game in like 3 days or something, because they're throwing me an early copy. Which, thank you, Ubisoft. Okay, so that was, let me see if I can find the other gameplay here for you guys. Because there was quite a few other bits and bobs that they didn't have public. Come on, there you go. Oh, whoa. Wait, Steam Deck verified? That's actually insane. Are you serious? I don't care, but that's nuts. That means the game is actually going to be optimized. Well, damn. Anyway, this is the page that I keep going for all of the news. So we got like a cinematic trailer, console specs, tech Q&A, what's in the deluxe edition. Then there was the comparative gameplay. They also have a deep dive into the hideouts. One that shows a little bit of the skill tree and so on and so forth. Some weird workout challenge phone cases, blah, blah, blah. I'll skim over these just because I don't think many people have gone through these, not nearly as much as I have because I'm a freak. But basically they have like a hideout that you can like fully customize, which is really freaking cool. I'm looking forward to making it either super efficient or just really, really stupid looking. I don't know. But I don't think I expected a base builder in this game. And you can see like even the buildings can like combine very, very nicely. Like it's a pretty good builder just in general. I mean, you guys know me, I'm just gonna build Team Pixel Club in this other video game as always. But I really wasn't expecting the base building to be this well done. What was the other thing I was going to tell you guys? Again, I can't go into too much detail about this stuff because they told me I'm not allowed to. But basically, this game is going to be, I'm going to say like maybe 60 hours long, let's say. I mean, obviously, if you explore, it's going to take a lot longer than that. But I think the first, the tutorial takes like an hour. And then when you get to the open world, they expect you to be in it for around 40 hours. And then there's like an ending, a prologue, and then kind of like an end game area that's, again, I'm not allowed to talk about it, but it's just like, oh, this looks really dope. But they let you like fully customize the base, like to the very intricate small details, which is pretty neat. And then this one was also really cool because they talk about the progression and the different skill trees. So apparently each of the different weapons are going to have their own skill tree that you can build them towards, and you can respec at any time. But it's neat just because it's got like a lot of different functionality for playing the game the way that you want to. I mean, for me, I think I'm just gonna be super stealth if I can, and probably have Yasuke be super aggressive. It depends, because I need to play the game to see what's the most efficient way of playing, you know? Is it just gonna be parry focused? Is it gonna be assassinations? Whatever. These are very low quality videos, unfortunately. But these are all of the videos similar to the one we just watched where it's all unlisted for some reason. So if I went to this link, there's probably like only a couple people that have watched it. So either way, it's just really neat. The grappling hook also is a dedicated button. I was not expecting that. And then they also tease the end game a little bit where there's going to be like some end game enemies that you can fight for special gear. While the handcrafted gear that the dude was talking about is going to have its own dedicated stats, there is also going to end up being RNG loot that you can find that potentially is even higher stats. It just might not have the specific unique ability. And then loadouts and being able to customize the handle, the blade, and so on and so forth. Again, it's all cool stuff that I just didn't expect to see in this type of a game that is pretty exciting for me. But anyway, let me see if I can find... Okay, hold up one sec here, guys. So they sent me some footage here. 237 video files. Jesus Christ. I don't think we're going to go through all of these together, just because that's way too many. Okay, so let's see. I wish I could sort these by like the longest, like lengthwise of the video. Yeah, most of these are really, really short. So let me just open a bunch of these and we can just see this really quick. Oh, okay. So this is just abilities that it's showing us, and it doesn't play them all in order. Thank you. I don't care about that, although that is cool. There's allies, assassination, and infiltration. Let's see. Is this a bigger file size? Why are they so low quality? Dude, what is this black flag environment? I was not expecting that in this game. The hell? That was cool. Let me see if I can sort by length. Yeah, let's see. No, this one's 48 seconds. Yeah, we're probably not gonna go through most of these, but maybe there'll be some cool stuff. At the very least, I can kind of tease some of the environments that we'll get to experience. They have like beauty shots. That was a cool assassination. Yeah, these are all very low quality.
If something is there,
I wonder if this is on, like, recorded on console, because I'm noticing the motion blur and a little bit of frame issue says, well, damn, dude, there's reflective, like, rain puddles. That's cool. At least I know how to stream at a high bit rate, so my streams will actually look good quality. Yeah, that's all that is. Okay. Well, let's take a peek at some of the environments. Goddamn, that's beautiful. Goddamn, that's beautiful. If you'll excuse my ADD, I'm just gonna skip through a lot of these. Nice. I wonder if you can prone in the grass, because that would be fun. That's... I don't care about that. That's... I mean, it's beautiful, but it's just a big landscape of emptiness. They also mentioned you can explore like the middle of the wilderness and stuff, but there might not be any points of interest in the wild. So they say stick to the paths and stuff for random points of interest to show up. This is just the same B-roll footage, huh? Yeah, it's just the same. Why did they give me two versions of it? Weird. Okay, that was beauty shots. Cities. This is gonna kind of spoil stuff, but I don't care. Cool. Damn, dude, the details look... They did their research. I like it. Also, the sakura trees. Beautiful. A nighttime shot that they don't know how to record. Rice fields. Doggo! Weird nipple guy. And then it's just the same footage for some reason. All right. Combat, exploration. All right, let's see. What do they consider exploration? Oh, right. I completely forgot there's a horse in this game. I think the deluxe version gives you like a gigantic, like, yokai tiger thing. I'm excited about the DLC because usually with Assassin's Creed, the DLC will actually be something unrealistic. So I'm assuming like demonic yokai stuff could end up being pretty cool. That's it? Okay. Jesus Christ. That map's gigantic. What the hell? Buh. Oh, you can dispatch your homies to go and do stuff. Okay, that's from like the old Assassin's Creed games. Not that I know much about the old ones. I don't remember. Okay, that's... who cares? Ooh! Oh, that looks beautiful.
Good view from here.
Wow, a bird. Oh, dude, I wonder if you can go on those pirate ships. That's totally reminding me of Ghost of Tsushima. God damn, it looks good. Like, obviously the recording's not very good, but... and all the chopped trees, too. Nice details. I like it. Those are assassination targets. I don't really care. Want to see that. I like the sense of verticality, too. Alright, anyway, that was exploration. Finishers, hideout, outfit, weapons, parkour, progression, seasons. Maybe that'll be interesting. We'll wrap up soon and then I'll go back on Trove. I guess that's it. It's just showing... oh, it's all seasons in the same area. Dude, why are they still... they didn't change their outfit based on the season? It's insane how different it all looks, though. Like, they went above and beyond with the seasons. Jesus. Stealth. All right, sure. Crouch lean? Oh, crouch clean. Oh, that, we already saw that. That was shown in the last, like, showcase. Deny, clean. Ouch, my wrist. Oh, these are the clips. Okay, so this is the B-roll footage that was also on the website and the other blog posts. So I thought I saw most of these. Anyway, cool. I don't think there's anything else, unfortunately, for Assassin's Creed stuff. So I'll just say, like, you know, anyone that was here for the Assassin's Creed stuff that might be moving on as we hop back into Trove, I'll just say thanks for coming out and look forward to me streaming the game in a couple days. I'm really looking forward to it. It's the one day that I told my wife, you have to look after the baby because I'm going to be playing this all day. Anyway, let's go back to this event. Yay. Hey, Truss. Hey, Sophia. Just going through my Twitch follower channels. Got like an 8-year nostalgia kick. Ah, nice. Also, hi, Dutch. Hey, Matt. Hey, Ben. Hey, Pure Name. Happy to hear about the newborn. Yeah, thanks, bro. It's been, pretty awesome. Although, my God, I'm tired. Let me actually double check and see if I gotta feed him soon. Yeah, we got about 15 minutes before I gotta feed him. Wake him up. Yeah, we'll chill for a little bit more. Leon is such a nice name. Yes, I agree. It was funny when we were at the hospital, the nurse was saying, like, oh God, what did she say? She was saying, like, oh, Leon, I haven't heard a name like that before. Everyone's naming their son, like, Ambrith or Labernathy or some, I don't know, some weird new trendy name that I'd never heard of in my life. And she's saying, this is super common right now. It's like, to who? like, okay. Oh, also Pure Name. I don't know if you saw the Path of Exile stuff. We are getting the spear with the next update, so that'll be exciting. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if the abilities are cool or work on my witch, because I don't know. Don't know if I want to main a warrior again, even though I do like the spear. We're not getting the spear character in the Path of Exile update. It's just going to be the spear weapon, which is still going to come with all of the skills. So I'm excited for it. I don't know what else is going to be in the update. But the point is, with Path of Exile 2, you can just use that spear on any character, right? But I'm excited for it. I think they're going to have a showcase on like the 27th or something. And then the update actually drops like in April. I think also, hold on, let me double check my calendar really quick. We got Future Game Show really soon. Wait, no, really? Hold on. Is it next? Oh, okay, it's next Thursday. Damn, that's soon. So that'll be a fun stream, because Future Game Show is, oh, what did they say? Basically, it's going to end up having like the new Reanimal, Night Dive Studios has been working on a System Shock 2 remake, which is an old boomer game that I never played, but looks so freaking cool. But I'm pretty picky when it comes to playing old school games. I really want to play it, like I've been waiting for this remaster so that I can play it on more modern hardware without the jank. And they're supposed to be giving us a release date at Future Game Show and a bunch of other things. So it should be an exciting showcase. I don't think we have Summer Games Fest this year, but I'm not sure. But we got Assassin's Creed like in a couple days, so. Where is this dungeon? Oh. How's the wife feeling? Yeah, she's still on a lot of painkillers, so she's fine. I think the most difficult thing that we kind of keep having to recommunicate with each other is she is a very, like, such an insanely kind person that she starts feeling bad that she can't help as much with, like, the household stuff. So I just keep reassuring her and telling her, like, it's like, it really doesn't bother me. Like, I don't care. But every now and then, like, I'll just, I don't know, make a bad joke. Like, earlier today I got a cake. And I was just like, I'm kind of craving a cake. And she's like, well, you can get one if you want. And I'm like, I also didn't get a cake on my birthday, so... So anyways, I ended up getting a cake, and then dad life is now taking care of everybody else's needs before mine. And so I was just about to, like, sit down to the cake, and then it's like, oh, I gotta finish folding the laundry. Or, oh, I gotta change the diaper, you know? It's like, but she started, like, I was just making a joke about, like, how everybody else comes before me. And then she kind of took it as a negative, like how she's like, feels bad that she can't help. And I'm just telling her, it's like, no, I'm just making a dumb joke. I consider myself, like, my instinctual, like, my father instincts have kicked in so hard. I am at the bottom of the food chain. I only eat when I need to out of necessity because I know that I'm not efficient enough to help everybody else out because I'll be hungry. But anyways, yeah, no, it's been wonderful. Leon's so cute. And he's kind of demonic. He takes after me a lot, where like, he's got big burps. I don't know if that's normal for a baby, but I'm pretty sure he got it from me. And then he's also just a really, like, I don't know how normal it is, but he's such a weird baby. Because he'll be sleeping and he makes, like, these weird goblin noises, like, like, are you okay? But he's still sleeping. It reminds us of the dogs a lot, because it's like, that's what Jub and Budge do, like, where they're dreaming that they're, like, running around or something, so they start running in their sleep. But in terms of the dogs as well, like, they took a while to get adjusted. I think they're good now, because otherwise, like, they were getting pretty jealous and pretty cathartic about the whole situation. I think most of all, it's just, unfortunately, with Mariko's C-section, like, she's still recovering from major surgery, so obviously the dogs can't be as rough with her or jump all over her and stuff. And so I think they felt like, do you not love me, mother? You know? But now it's like, when she's awake, we just let the dogs be with her, because, you know, she's strong enough now that she can just tell them, like, no, get off of me. But when she's sleeping, it's like, they gotta stay in here with me, because otherwise I can't watch them 24/7. But it's been, yeah, it's just a new experience, and it's been really cool. I was a little bit worried because prior to baby Leon's birth, which we still call him Koopa, by the way, just because we kept calling him Koopa for months, so that's kind of become his nickname. Prior to his birth, like, I wasn't really being hit with any sort of fatherly love endorphin or whatever, which apparently is normal. Like, some people can even have a kid and not immediately feel attached to them, which I can totally understand, especially for a father's side of things. You know, like a mother, I think it's almost guaranteed it's going to be instant. But for me being the man, it's just like, what is this little gremlin thing that I'm taking care of now, you know? And I kept thinking, well, when he gets older and I can start playing with him, like, that's dad's time to shine, you know? That said, those were all of my thoughts before baby born. But then when baby was born, it was kind of a sigh of relief where it was like, oh no, I love this child instantly. Again, there's nothing wrong with either way. But I just kind of was happy about that. I was very surprised at the amount of like father instincts that kicked in like immediately as well. Like, I was talking with my brother who, him and his wife already had a kid before us. And, I was talking with him about some of the like weirdness of like the father instincts that kick in. And he was saying, oh yeah, I had all the same things. Like now I hear his crying through everything. You know, I can be vacuuming and then there's a frequency that the vacuum cleaner is on that sounds like his crying and I have to stop and listen. But then there's also just, my brain is very, very mechanical right now where it's like, I need to eat. Not because I'm hungry, because I know that I need sustenance. It's such a strange feeling. Speaking of sustenance, time for another bite of cheese. Ah. Hello, Elric. How's Trove now? Haven't played since the flower character. Well, that'd be a long time ago because we got Dino Tamer, Vanguard, Bard, Solarian. Quite a few good things have come since Floromancer. That's for sure. But as far as if you've been regularly playing the game, the last updates have been really weak. Yeah, I should wake baby and feed him. All right. I'll show you guys baby just very quickly, and then we'll call the stream just because feeding him usually takes like an hour. So give me a sec. Ooh. Little baby burrito. Ugh. Hello, my boy. You're getting cranky? Yeah. See, he's doing his, well, see how he's like shifting his head back and forth? Because he's looking for the boob. So I'll get you your food in a second here, baby. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you coming out. I hope you had fun. Really looking forward to streaming Assassin's Creed in a couple days. And, yeah. Catch you guys next time. Baby feed time. Right, my boy? Go on, you can say something for the camera. I think he's cropping his pants.